this page. If you are joining me from Biafra land, you're joining from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, any place you are joining from, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide you and protect you. I thank you very much for your support on this very channel. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you. As you're joining me, please try to connect to other platforms that I'm operating. I have other platforms. I have my platform on YouTube where I make my broadcast on daily basis also. Every time, 7:30 p.m. daily, Biafra time, 7:30 Biafra time. Join me on my YouTube channel. I broadcast there also every day. And also on Truth for Survival page, I have some sensitive videos over there you can watch and see things for yourself. And over here, we thank Chukwu Okike Abiama. Finally, they have listed the sanction they gave us on this very area. They have lifted the sanction, and today, we can be able to earn some support from here. You can see the star point there. You can give stars on this very page now. You can share stars. You can support me with the stars. You can support me and encourage me in what I'm doing with the stars. It is something that you can do on your own. It is not by force. It is your own as you wish. If you see that what we are doing is the right thing, if you think that we are working hard, what you got to do is to support us with star. Thank God, at last, after a long time, after so many years, they have lifted the ban on this very page. We can now earn stars on this very page. So I thank everybody who have connected, any place you are joining from, any place you are connecting from. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you. Today, as usual, I tell you that each time I come online, I don't come online to come and attack people. I don't come to talk against people. I don't come to preach against people. Neither do I come to preach against a tribe, a religion, or an individual. No. What I come here is to encourage my fellow Biafrans. I come here to talk to my fellow Biafran, to set the record straight and remind them of certain issues that they have forgotten. I come here to speak about certain things that people are ignoring. I come here to talk to my people and tell my people the right thing to do. That is what I do on this page. I don't come here to peddle lies. I don't come here to push any propaganda. I don't come here to blackmail anybody. All I do is to encourage my fellow Biafrans. All I do is to encourage the people who are looking for freedom. All I do is encourage those who are in the indigenous people in that zoological republic, every indigenous tribe. I come here to encourage them. So as we are here, that is what we are doing. So while you are watching, please try as much as possible to share the video. You know, the operation continues. They always suppress us and make sure that we don't send out the message. But by the time you are sharing, by the time you are supporting this very broadcast, you are supporting the channel in your own way, you are helping a lot. And you are playing your own role. Every one of us must not be a broadcaster. Every one of us must not be in the field to fight. Every one of us must not be a prayer warrior. Every one of us have a responsibility on our own way. We have a responsibility. Everybody have division of labor in the struggle for our freedom. And we have to continue. For us, looking for our freedom is not a crime. If a human being looks for freedom, it's not a crime. In fact, freedom is the most legitimate thing any human being can look for. It's the most legitimate thing anybody can ask for, freedom. And that is why you see us asking for freedom. The Biafran people will continue to speak up for their freedom, and we are not looking back. No matter what anybody does, no matter what anybody says, we will continue to speak up. We continue to do what we are supposed to do until Biafra come. And even after Biafra have come, we will continue to set the record straight and say it the way it is. Today, I have come here today to give you more reasons why we must not participate in the Zoological Republic election. The election they are talking about, the 2023 election, is nothing else but the propagation of the colonization of the Zoological Republic, non-danization of the Zoological Republic. That is what you see, what it is. That is what it is. The election they are planning for is not for your own good, it's not for my own good, it's not for the good of any one of us. It is for their own selfish interest. That is why you must not participate. And so many of you who are watching me on this very video must have seen the video I posted before I came online. There was a video I posted before I came online. That video was explaining some deep information. When you see people deceiving themselves, when you see them, these people who call themselves one Nigerianists, these people who are having a hopeless hope, these people who are giving themselves hopeless hope, knowing fully well that their so-called Messiah cannot bring any change. That video I posted before I came online explained a lot. After watching this video, you can go back and watch that very video. But I'm going to explain more on that video. That was an interview that was granted to one of the presidential aspirants, Kwankwaso in name. Kwankwaso was being asked about P2B presidential aspiration and what the 2023 election is going to be like. If you have watched that video I posted where Kwankwaso was interviewed, now you begin to have sense. If you don't have sense before, your sense will begin to come back. If you are from the southern part of Nigeria, mainly the Biafran people, your sense will begin to come back to you begin to come back to your normal sense. For those of you who are pushing the propaganda of P2B as a messiah, who is thinking that one way or the other you're going to get your so-called Igbo presidency, you will see that you are only wasting your time. And as I say always, if Nigeria were to be a nation where people live, it were to be a nation, you cannot be talking of Igbo presidency. If Nigeria were to be a responsible nation, a nation where people can hit their chest and protect, where people can hit their chest and be proud, you will not be talking about Igbo presidency. You will not be talking about Hausa presidency. You will not be talking about Yoruba presidency. You will not be talking about Ijaw presidency. You will not be talking about Edo presidency. You will be talking about a Nigerian president. But today, go to their conventional media. Everything you hear is about tribal sentiment and religious sentiment. What does that show? It shows you that the zoological republic in itself doesn't have, it is not existing. It's not existing. There is nothing like Nigeria. People are only grouped in their section. People are either they are Biafrans, they are Oduduwa people, they are Edo people, or they are from Middle Belt. There is nobody that can hit his or her chest and say that he or she is from the Zoological Republic. Nobody. Nobody is patriotic to that country called Nigeria. Nobody is patriotic, including Obasanjo, including the late Muhammad Buhari. They are not patriotic to that nation. They are not. Nobody can defend the nation and say that he is going to die for that. Nobody is ready to die for it. And when we say it, people think we are making it up. People think we don't know what to say. When we say there will be no election in Biafra land, people think we are joking. When we say there's no election in Biafra land, some people will still be asking us how. Why do we say so? But the reasons why there will be no election in Biafra land is showing to you every single day. Go and watch that video that I posted. An interview that was granted to Kwankwaso. An interview that was given to Kwankwaso. In that very interview, where Kwankwaso was asked a question, Kwankwaso asked a question about P2B presidential aspirants. Go and watch it and listen carefully. He said it categorically. He said it categorically clear that nobody from the northern part of Nigeria will vote an Igbo man as a president. Kwankwaso said it. And when you look at Kwankwaso is a northern, a Fulani man, and the northerners, they listen to him. If you think they don't listen, they listen to him. In Kano State, he's the one running affairs in Kano State. He's in charge of Kano State and so many other states. When you talk about the northern part of Nigeria, Kwankwaso is one of the men they listen to. And Kwankwaso is telling you that the northerners cannot vote for any Igbo president. He didn't miss one. In a national television, Kwankwaso was explaining to the people, explaining to you that is a member of that Zoological Republic, you that is hoping that somehow you're going to change something, you that is being deceiving, you that is deceiving yourself, thinking that P2B is going to be your president. Kwankwaso came out on a national television and said that the northern voters will not vote for any Igbo man. Kwankwaso said it. He didn't miss word. He didn't chew the word. He said it clearly. Go and watch the video. It's on my channel. I posted that video before I come in line. I posted a video. Listen to it very well. Then you will see why you must not have any faith on whatever they are talking about. You see why you must continue to stand your ground and say there will be no election in 2023. You will see why you will continue to say there will be no election in Biafra land. Go and listen to that interview very well. In a country where you are supposed to be a first-class citizen, in short, your own nation, a stranger that came from another place is telling you that that you can never ever hold the post of a presidency. And they are boasting about it. They say that the only chance you can have, the only chance that you can have to smell Asorok is by standing by their back, just licking their wounds. By you obeying them and lying down for them, and they will step down on you. By you being a willing horse to be riding at any given time. That is the only way you can become a president. Until you offer yourself as a willing tool, until you give yourself as a horse, you know the way our father Adebanjo explained about the marriage of Nigeria, the marriage of the horse and the rider. Until you accept to be that horse, why they become the rider, that you will not go to the Asorok. And you see some people, some ignorant people deceiving themselves, simply because they saw that P2B and his so-called PVC and election is what is trending. They are deceiving themselves about the trending issue. They are preaching that if it is real. But in reality, there is nothing. The Northerners don't even know that we are existing. The Fulanis don't care about you. You are not even in the budget. Go and listen to that interview that was granted to Pomposo. I posted it on my video. He said it openly, clearly, very, very clear. He will never be, he will never be second to anybody. He can never be a vice president to P2B. He can never be a vice president to any Igbo man. And he said that the Igbos cannot, no Igbo man can win a presidency in the Zoological Republic. That the northern voters will never, ever vote for any Igbo man. Ponkoso said it. He wasn't missing word when he said it. He didn't try to paint it and make it look beautiful. He didn't try to use it to say he want to cajole you. In a national television, he's telling you that a northern voters can never vote for anybody from Biafra land. Mainly the Igbo Biafrans. And you are still there deceiving yourself. And when we talk about Ponkoso, you think that Ponkoso is just he's not just an ordinary politician. Go and check the voice message that was released. Immediately the Muhammadu Buhari take over. Immediately Muhammadu Buhari was pronounced as the president of the Zoological Republic. Go and check that voice message that was released, where he was talking to Ibuku Amosu. Where the Ponkoso was talking with not Ponkoso, where one of the governors in the north, I think Shetima was talking to Ibuku Amosu. In a leaked audio. Go and listen to that leak audio. I am going to play it. I am going to do a full program on that on my YouTube channel. By 7:30, go and connect to my YouTube channel on 7:30. Join me there. I am going to do a mind-blowing exposition over there about that very voice message. And so many other videos I'm going to play. Because I'm not going to play them here. You saw somebody come out and that same Ponkoso, in that very leaked audio, that Ponkoso was the person Shetima was saying that they wish that Ponkoso was the president, not even Muhammadu Buhari. That if Ponkoso was to be the president of the Zoological Republic, that he would have given them the Fulanization within some few months. That Buhari is wasting time. That the late Buhari is not even fast. That every one of them in the north, the northern elite, that they wanted Ponkoso himself, not even the late Muhammadu Buhari. They wanted this Ponkoso because he was the one that's going to implement their Islamic agenda very fast without looking at anybody. He was the same man. This same Ponkoso was the same man who fought against Goodluck Jonathan when Goodluck was fighting against the terrorists. The same man who supported Boko Haram and said that anything you do to Boko Haram is against the North. The same man who made sure that Hijrika was removed. And today, you see some of them, they are preparing Obi to either follow him or him follow Obi. If this man stay in government with Peter Obi can never, ever achieve anything. Either as the president or as a vice president, he will never, ever make any progress. Never. But you see our people deceiving themselves. You see people deceiving themselves. You see people who call themselves Biafrans, I follow Biafrans. You see them deceiving themselves. You see Southerners deceiving themselves. Go and listen to that very broadcast. In a national television, Kwame also came out and said that an Igbo man can never be a president in the Zoological Republic. On their national television. He said it, he didn't miss word. He didn't paint the word. He didn't try to make it beautiful for you or make it. He said it before the whole world, and you and I saw it on that video. If you have not seen it, go and watch the video. And I'm going to do the program on it on my YouTube. Go to my YouTube, come my YouTube by 7:30 p.m. Then you join me. You're going to see a mind-blowing exposition, things that you don't know. This is where they have taken us to. And you see people pretending. People pretending. Even when we are talking about their own life, a matter of life and death, you see something that is about to take away our life. Something that is about to smoke our life away from us, yet you are pretending as if you take it as a joking matter. Mainly Biafran people, very annoying. Biafran celebrities, Biafran elites. You see your governors campaigning for those people who are ready to take your life. It is so sad, but that is where we are. That was the last time when I came here, when I talked about a Reverend Father who was warning our brother Simon Epa. A reverend father who was warning our brother Samuel Ekpa to stop talking about P2B and support P2B. I thank Chukwu today that reverend father have repented. I saw another video that Reverend made yesterday, either yesterday or today. I am going to play the video on my YouTube channel. Join me by 7. I tell you, 7:30 is going to be a mind-blowing exposition. Join me in my YouTube on 7:30 p.m. When I come over there, join me there. You will see so many things that you don't know. I'm going to play the video. If you are one of those who is still playing around, thinking that one way or the other, that you are going to get Igbo president or somebody, then nothing is going to change in the Zoological Republic. And we Biafrans, we see ahead of time. You know, they used to say in the past, they said that what an elder sees sitting down, that when you stand on the top of 3, you will not see it. What the Biafran people see sitting down, nobody in the Zoological Republic will see it until they die. What the Biafran agitators are seeing sitting down, what the Biafran agitators are seeing, what we see, none of them can see it in the whole of their lifetime until they repent. All these people who are preaching one Nigerian, what our spring Amazon Nandekana has shown to us, the information that Amazon Nandekana has given to us, the agitators, those of us who are fighting for Biafra, come sun, come rain, who are standing with Amazon Nandekana, the information that Amazon Nandekana has given us, the knowledge they have given us, these people who are talking about the one Nigeria in the Zoological Republic, even if they live forever, they will never ever acquire the knowledge we have. The information we have, they cannot have it. They can't have it. They will never have it. That is why we are always ahead of them. We are always ahead of them. They are always coming behind. They are coming behind. We have seen the result of their 2023, what they are going to do. That is why we are standing again and say that it will never happen in Biafra land. There will be no election in Biafra land. It doesn't matter how they try. The Igbo presidency blackmail is dead. If you are one of the person who claim to be a Biafran, yeah, talking about Igbo presidency, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should cover yourself in shame. You should cover yourself in shame. I know some of them, you see, those celebrities and those bloggers who are building their platform. Because today, they know that the reigning thing today is Peter Obi an election. They build their platform. They are busy building their platform, making themselves relevant. You see them building their platform. They're based on building their platform. But let me tell you, it is either Biafra or nothing. The only thing that can give you freedom, the only thing that can bring legitimate change to every human life is Biafra. And nothing else. If you are sincere to yourself and you are genuine, if you are a genuine person, to yourself, not even to me or to anybody, not to Mazen Nandekano, if you are sincere to yourself and you care about your unborn children, you must not talk about the election. Because the election of Nigeria is another way of colonizing you, another way, another northern agenda, another Fulani northern agenda. That is what you are seeing in 2023. And they can't hide it. You don't want him with the Fulanis. One thing, their boldness is so overwhelming. Their boldness. They don't hide what they want to do. They don't hide it. And when you see somebody like Kwankwaso came out to speak, when you see Kwankwaso coming out to talk, it is not a child's play. He's one of the strongest politicians you can talk of in the North. Kwankwaso is one of the decision makers in the North. And when Kwankwaso come and tell you that no Igbo man can win a presidency in the Zoological Republic, it is not a child's play. We have said it before, but you don't believe it. If you can't believe it, believe the one that Northerners are telling you. But you will not believe it. You choose to believe those ones that suit you. You choose to choose the easy way. Those simple language that you understand. Those language that will make you happy. Those things that will make you happy. That is what you want to hear. That you want to hear. A change, a better Nigeria, a better zoological unity. Fake unity. Even when you know that the unity is fake. Please share this video. Share the video in all platforms. Share it even to our enemies. Keep on sharing. As you are joining and you're sharing, you are doing a great work by sharing. Today, thank God here you can give stars also. If you can support with stars, support with stars. These are the way you can be able to support us, and we keep on preaching and go on. I cannot stop. It doesn't matter. I have been saying it that even if I come online, it's only one person, I will preach my message and leave. If I come online, I don't see anybody, I am still going to preach my message and leave. So it doesn't matter what they say. But I pity those people, the people, mainly people who are Biafrans, from the southern part of Nigeria, people from the southern part of Nigeria, and they are still believing on their evil agenda, supporting the evil agenda. Supporting the evil agenda. When you know that the election they are talking about, the 2023 election, is nothing but the cementing of the colonization of the Zoological Republic. That is what it is. And their agenda is a northern agenda. That very agenda you saw Othman Danfodio spoke about, a northern agenda, the very thing that Othman Danfodio gave them, that assignment he gave them. You saw Amadou Bello repeated the same thing. Amadou Bello, when he was interviewed by BBC, he talked about northern agenda. That's northernization. Northernization agenda is still what they are carrying on today. It's still what they are carrying on today. And you see the game they are playing. You see the game they are playing. They are protecting Atiku and they are pressing Konkoso. They are now trying to push Konkoso to Peter Obi. Then is either Peter Obi accept Konkoso as his leader and he becomes the vice president, or even if at the end of the day Konkoso becomes the second to Peter Obi can never ever change anything in the presence of Konkoso. And already you see them going to negotiation. You see Peter Obi talking to Konkoso. Go and look the history of Konkoso. Go and listen to that voice message that was released. Immediately the Zoological Republic, immediately the late Muhammad Buhari took over from Jonathan. There was a voice message that leaked. That voice message where Ibuko Amosu, a governor in the southwest, was talking to Shetima in the north. Go and listen to that voice message again. Go and see how they describe Konkoso. Go and see how the northerners, a northern governor, describe Konkoso as one of their strongest pillars, as one of the person who will make sure that the Fulani agenda stands firm, as one of the person who will make sure that they continue to hold power and hold say. Some of you have forgotten, but we don't forget. That is why we keep record. And when I am doing my program by 7:30, I am going to play the videos for you. I will play the videos so that we can be able to be understanding each other. I can't play the videos here. I will play it on my YouTube channel. If you have time, you join me so that you can be able to see things by yourself. You will see it with your own eyes. A lot of things are happening. But Biafrans, you must have to stand firm. Stand firm. If you're one of those who is still sitting on the fence, you are thinking that, oh, somehow, you allow P2B, maybe when P2B go there, he will change something. Maybe now you get your Igbo president. Igbo president, my food. If you succeed in getting that Igbo president, you become more slave. You be enslaved more. Mazen Nandekano said it in one of his speech. He said that if we allow this kind of politicians we have, if we allow these criminal politicians to get into power, that they will use jet bomber to bomb us. That even the Fulanis are having pity on us. Mazen Nandekano said it. That Fulanis are even taking time. They are even scared. But when you put a Biafran in Asarok, based on this, their constitution in the Zoological Republic, that they are going to decimate us to the more. We're going to lose more life. We are going to lose more life. That is why you must not look back. And that is why I am standing 101% with our brother Simon Ekpa. Every instruction he's given is in order. Our brother Simon Ekpa is another person following the footsteps of Mazen Nandekano, step by step. He is the person following the footsteps of Mazen Nandekano, building on the foundation that Mazen Nandekano have led. Only him, nobody else. It doesn't matter what you think about him. You can hate him, you can like him, you can blackmail him, you can say anything. It doesn't change anything. He still remains the only person that is still building on the foundation laid by Mazen Nandekano. And if you're one of those who is busy castigating him and talking trash, keep on talking. Keep on wasting your time. Keep on abusing yourself. Keep on wasting your goddamn time. Let me tell you, Biafra will definitely come. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter the propaganda you bring. We cannot stop. Look at what is happening in Biafra land. Check what is happening in Biafra land. The way they are taking the life of Biafran people. Have you ever seen P2B speak about it? Somebody who wants to be a president that is going to favor you. As in, they see no taro, and they see this year, you will from the odor of the smell from I don't know how to explain it. And they see this year, anybody who can explain it can explain it in English. It's not as here. Somebody who claimed to be representing, somebody who claimed that he will be there to fight for you and I. Somebody who claimed that he's going to be there to represent you. Today, he is not even speaking about the death that is happening in Biafra land. You see the way they are taking the life of innocent people in Biafra land. A lot of innocent Biafrans are losing their life on daily basis. Even as you're watching this video, people are disappearing in Biafra land. As you're watching this video, the life of Biafrans are smoked away from them. As you're watching this video, many Biafrans are losing their life. They are burning homes of innocent people. Nobody is talking about it. No governor is making a case for us. No minister is making a case for us. No politician, no lawmaker is standing and say, take these killers away from our land. They're not saying it. None of them have the boldness to say that. Even in a crucial situation, in a very difficult and crucial situation, why we are other regions, you see governors in other regions telling their people to go and pick up arms to protect themselves. You see governors in other regions calling for self-defense for their people. In Biafra, what do you say? In Biafra, what you are seeing, go to social media, you will see blackmail against the ESN. That is what you see. What you are seeing is blackmail. They continue to blackmail the ESN. When they see that the international community is coming against them, the governors in the southeast, headed by Hope Uzodinma and what you call Soludo. Today, Soludo is the one leading the blackmail. Soludo is the one today leading the blackmail against the Biafrans. Soludo is leading a blackmail against Biafra, against the ESN. Go to social media. I saw so many videos where they catch people and begin to interrogate them, and these people will be saying that they are members of ESN. How do they become a member of ESN? ESN don't stay at home. They don't stay in the street. They are in the bushes fighting in their uniform. They begin to parade people. They will catch a cultist. They will tell the cultist to confess that he or she is a member of ESN. They will catch a criminal. They will tell the criminal to confess that he or she is a member of ESN. Somebody will commit offense. They will tell the person to confess that he or she is a member of ESN, so they will release the person. And they will use the video to blackmail ESN. They will use the video to blackmail the agitators. This is what the governors are doing. Even when they know that the terrorists have taken over the bushes. When they know that we are up against an evil man, that the real evil men are in the bushes, and the ESN is confronting them on a daily basis. They are not giving any support. No moral support. No financial support. No support whatsoever. Instead, they are acting as a distractor. They are acting as a distractor. But in the northern part of Nigeria, go and check in the northern part of Nigeria, the governors, the senators, they are telling their people to defend themselves. In the northern part of Nigeria, the governors, some of the indigenous tribes, their governors is telling them, get arms, equip yourself with arms, that they are going to stand and protect them. Some of them are giving their people license to go and obtain weapons. Some governors are giving their people license to go and obtain weapons. You have seen a governor come online to call people to go and get AK-47 to defend themselves. That he is going to defend them. Anyone that's arrested, he's going to be there. Why don't you hear such in Biafra land? Including the man who is projecting himself as a messiah, Peter Obi. Have you ever seen Peter Obi come in any rally and speak about Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Have you ever heard the name of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in the mouth of Peter Obi? Have you ever heard the name of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in Peter Obi? That should ring a bell to you. That should ring a bell in your ear. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the only man we know that is legitimately, legally fighting for the freedom of the Biafran people. The present old South, the old Southeastern region, the present South and the Southeast with the Lower Benue. The only man who is standing as our spokesman, who is speaking our voice, is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is the only one making a case for us, a genuine case for our freedom. They went and kidnapped Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They kidnapped him from Kenya. Against all odds, he committed no crime. They went to Kenya to kidnap Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and they brought Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition, which is against international law. Peter Obi knows about this. That the kidnapping of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is a crime. The extraordinary rendition of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria is a crime. Have you ever seen Peter Obi make a case for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu anywhere? Have you seen him call for the release of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? And you are hoping that somehow Peter Obi can change it in. When Peter Obi cannot be proud and bold to demand for the freedom of his own brother, what do you think he can do for you? Do you think he can do for you anything when he gets to, if by any means, if by magic he gets to Asarok, do you think he can do anything for you? Do you think he can do anything for you? You will not speak about your, but the same Muhammad, the late Muhammad Buhari was fighting for the Boko Haram and still fighting for them. Fighting for the Fulanis and still for the Fulanis, and he was contested for election and he won. This same Kwankwaso that he's trying to go in alliance with, Kwankwaso has been fighting for the Boko Haram, the terrorists. Kwankwaso have been making a case for the terrorists, standing with them. He has been supporting the herdsmen, standing with them, and he's not shying away from it. And he continues to do it. Look at Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar is still supporting. Atiku Abubakar could not even be able to condemn a criminality against an innocent girl, Deborah. When Deborah was killed, He could not be able to come out openly and condemn the death of Deborah. He couldn't condemn it because of his people. He had to dance to their tune. He has to dance to, even when he tweeted, mistakenly he tweeted, and his people called him. They called him and warned him. What did he do? He ran and went and denied the tweet. He denied the tweet that he was not the one that tweeted, that somebody tweeted on his behalf. Okay, you were not the one that tweeted. Now, what is your own opinion regarding the death of that girl? He didn't say anything up to today as you're watching the video. Up to today as you're watching the video, instead he blamed Deborah. And you are there thinking that you are somehow, how are you going to change? Tell me, how is your Peter Obi or whatever is going to maneuver and change things in that Zoological Republic? How? What is he going to change? What? What is he going to change? Go and listen to the video I posted before that video I posted. Kwankwaso was saying it. And when I mentioned Kwankwaso is not an ordinary politician in the North. When you talk about the people who have the power in the North, people who decide what happens in the North, Kwankwaso is one of them. Kwankwaso is one of the people that turns things around in the North. He was one of them. He has been all in the, he was a former general. That person Kwankwaso is a military man, a former general, just like your late Muhammad Buhari. Kwankwaso is another general. These are the people who know the in and out of this Zoological. And let me tell you, if somebody is deceiving you that there are people who that Nigeria is meant for everyone, Nigeria is not meant for you from Biafra land. Not only Biafra, people from the southern part of Nigeria, Nigeria is not meant for you. Nigeria is meant for, Nigeria is created and meant for the British and the Fulani Caliphate. The Nigeria is for them, it's not for you. Stop deceiving yourself. Stop deceiving yourself thinking that Nigeria is not meant for you. It is not meant for you. If you are deceiving yourself somehow, somewhat, thinking that it is not meant for you, the earlier you get that into your head, the better for you. Go and check that video. After listening to that video I shared, after listening to that video, you will now realize that there is no hope for you. Mainly you that is a Biafra, the Igbo Biafra, there's no hope for you. There's no hope for you. You saw somebody in a national television telling you that nobody, no Northern voter, he didn't miss word though. He didn't try to paint the word. He told that no Northern voter will give his or her vote to anybody from Biafra land. That they cannot do it, they will not. No matter what, that they can never, ever give their vote to anybody from Biafra land. The Igbo Biafrans mainly. He said it. He didn't miss one in saying it. And when you talk about being the vice president of P2B, he told that he cannot.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.